get me? No
Well,
advertising.
what? You two both bought wine. What? You both bought wine for Kendall?
I'm in Poland, bro. It's 9 o'clock here.
Expensive taste. Lee Lambrisco.
Yeah, it's what they gave in the room.
Sorry, Lee
This is
didn't
the
find
hotel room.
fighting.
He didn't find it funny, did he, Marv? I find it funny, though.
Hey, Chris. I love that post the other day.
Which one?
When you're walking down the street saying, the man's calling me mate Chris. And it's like, what, was Saliba better than Gabriel? Quality. That was quality, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. We started. We gone.
Yeah, we started. Man. We're live, man. We're live.
We're live.
All right. All
right.
right.
Serious time now. Look at him, Marv. He's all right.
No.
Chris, you had a haircut?
Yeah, I went. I told you I had Halloween party.
What did you go?
I went as Gomez.
I thought so, because I see in the beard and I'm like, what's that?
That's what attached.
It looks like me with my Just For Men.
The same kid that done DJ Online, yeah?
Nah. He was heavy though. Did you see him? He was heavy though.
That was a trim, I tell you.
Marv, you know that kid's only 16 years old. He's never shaved his own face, but he's shaved my man. Sick.
I watched that video. That was a trim and a half, mate. Trust me.
Heavy.
Man.
Put the stuff in the ears. Whose party was it, Chris?
Kate's mate Gavin. It was his 40th.
Oh right, is it?
Yeah, and they're all house. It's all that music. It was sick. It was sick. Though.
That ain't your fault.
Nah, it's not marketing. It's not marketing, but they're my people, innit? So
yeah. Good time.
Got to represent in it for my partner.
Good time had by you.
Oh yeah, this is new, is it?
My partner was looking ravishing. Oh, here she is.
So Kate was Morticia?
Yeah, Kate was Morticia.
Yeah.
Hi, Kate. Hi.
Great. Fantastic.
Hey, Kate.
Daddy.
Hello, Chris. Why are you still
frozen.
like, bro? He's doing it on purpose.
He ain't frozen.
No, I was frozen. My daughter frozen.
Oh man.
When she brushed her teeth, she's got the house to freeze me.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Everything's happy in the cargo house.
Hello, sister.
Yeah, everyone's happy. Chris is happy.
You know what I'm saying? Party in a way.
Hold on.
Happy's on the top of the table. When you're top of the table, everyone's happy.
What's his name?
You're looking more chiseled, bro. You get me? It's good for your health.
Oh no.
Lee could do with going on top then.
I tell you what, any further back, you look like me, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What?
Chris.
He swapped my hairline.
Yeah, we're all losing it. We're all getting older, you know.
I lost it at 24.
Well, you could have got a potion for that.
I should have always just shaved it. I don't know why.
We talk some football here. Jokes aside, let's talk some football. It's a different me this Monday. It's a different me. You know.
Yeah, you can tell. You're not rattled. You're not tense.
No,
you've been tense recently.
Wouldn't you be?
Nah. My team wouldn't be in that position as champions.
Well, I think they are going to win it.
You haven't known
wouldn't bet against Arsenal. You'd be stupid to bet against Arsenal.
Why, Lee?
Because they look the complete part. You're not conceding goals, and even if I think you do, you know the defense is there. There's enough options in attack with only players to come back. Look good. The only thing that will hit you is if you get injuries in the key areas.
Where's the key areas?
Well, I think the goalkeeper is a big area.
So if David Raya gets injured, the world's most expensive goalkeeper is our number 2. He comes in. That's bad.
No, I don't say it's bad, but it's not Raya.
Okay.
If he was the world's most expensive and best
Odegaard, Eze isn't Odegaard, but
I've always rated it.
But the way Kate isn't Saka, but
you're not listening. But hold on, how come you've always said about injuries, and now I'm saying if injuries come, I'm not saying
because we have the squad now where injuries don't affect us.
Yeah, my point.
I just said to you, like, did you know that Saka missed 3 games of the season at the start of the season?
Yeah, I did.
But did it affect us?
Well, no, it hasn't. No, he's all right. My point is, I'm saying you can't.
Odegaard's been missing 5 games.
My point is, you can't.
Yeah, but you just said if the goalkeeper. I just have to give you our squad is too thick. It's too strong.
Okay,
sorry.
let's not argue about this.
Let's not argue. No, I'm
I'm
saying it won't be
sorry,
derailed.
I've had a busy weekend, so I didn't really get to see the Arsenal game, but everything's going swimmingly well for them.
Yeah,
Everything is going well. Defensive. When was the last time you even had a shot on a team had a shot on target against you, let alone a goal?
I think
it's
Liverpool.
going to be the same as last season. They're going to run away with it, and no one will keep
Run away
consistent.
with it. I wouldn't go that far because it's still early.
No one will
doors.
stay consistent.
I'm not that kind of fan that just sees what's in front of him and hasn't got the vision to see
Go
beyond.
on, Marv. Let's get another perspective because Lee's very sensationalism. Let's
All
get
right,
reactional. Let's get one from yourself, Marv, who can be sensational at times. But I know when it comes to the Liverpool, you're going to talk a bit of sense now because it's Arsenal Liverpool. So go on, Marv. The floor is yours.
You know what? Yeah, thank you, Chris. For once we see eye to eye, thank you because, as you know, I know what it takes in the recent years. Since this, since Footballthicko started and since this group was formed, I'm the only one that's seen the title and earned various other trophies. So yeah, I'm looking at Arsenal now, straight up, no lies, no bitterness, no biasness. Arsenal, for the first time, and I said last season they weren't going to win the title, but for the first time in a long time, and there's no guarantee, there's never any guarantees, but they look the most complete, as it stands today, they look the most complete side in the Premiership.
Yeah, they do.
With squad depth,
Yep.
not just with squad depth in the way they play. No, the way they're playing doesn't excite me.
No, rubbish.
However,
So let me rephrase that. The attacking aesthetics is not as pleasing, but in terms of overall play, it's sensational.
I would say I would kind of differ. I think Arsenal have got a lot more attacking options than they had last season.
Yes, we do, but it's the style of the attack that the manager deploys is not really. It's not aesthetically pleasing. It don't look nice.
It's not
sexy. It's not slick.
No, it's not. However, listen, when you're winning titles, sometimes that
doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You look at Mourinho into when he first joined Chelsea and the accolades he won with Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll settle as a title winner myself. I can sacrifice, that high grade, all powering total football, Dutch 1970s football for that kind of. It's not exactly pragmatic because the quality is there. What Arsenal have. And they've got more of it. I wouldn't say there's, other than Saka, I wouldn't say there's anybody really outstanding at Arsenal. But the fact that now they know that if Martinelli's injured, Trossard's out, they could fling Eze on the right, bring someone like Wanyeri in. The options are there. The quality, the level of the squad has gone up. So as it stands, after 10 league games this season, Arsenal look like champions. And you know what? Another thing I've noticed about Arsenal is when they're winning games and the 90 minutes are blown, there isn't no wild celebrations anymore, fist pumping. That's what you do. You just move on to the next game. Take it from me. I've seen titles of recent times. So I know Arsenal have got what it takes this season. No lies told.
Over to you, Lee.
What do you want me to say? I told you what I said. You shut me down.
Sorry, Lee.
You can ask me a question. I have nothing to say.
Well, in terms of Marv's assessment, how would you compare that to a Liverpool, let's say?
What now? The Liverpool now or the Liverpool's title winning team?
No, Liverpool now. But I'm asking this to Clee because we'll get your opinion in a minute, Marv. But Clee, in terms of and have in mind the first 5 games and what was said.
I think Arsenal looked more solid throughout than Liverpool did last year, but Liverpool were consistent, and you can't take that away from them. They won it, and they done it while others just beat each other, and they just stayed on that course until they pretty much won it. And in April, it got a little bit jerky, but as a team, you won it. You can't take that away from you. But the team, I think even Marv would be silly to argue that this Arsenal team is more solid than the Liverpool team were last year. But Liverpool team got the goals, got the wins when they needed, and look, that's it. So as more solid, I say Arsenal. They've done things like Man City already, Man United already, Liverpool already, Newcastle already. It's not a bad position to be in. I do think it'd be like, because obviously we've got Liverpool, Man City this weekend in Manchester.
Sorry, Lee.
And what do you think of that, Lee?
Another team's going to drop points. They might both drop points and draw. So
what are you saying? Was you comparing this Arsenal team to this Liverpool team this season, or the?
yeah, because that's what it said on the question. N. Scotty.
Oh,
That's what he said. And that's what Chris asked. I both look, listen, last year, Salah was taking things by storm, fantastic. Gravenberch was running it. I had my opinion on what I thought the defense were like. But listen, Liverpool were winning games. That's all that mattered. I think what's happening here is Arsenal, they're just really solid.
yeah, I'm
You
still
look and you go,
confident.
what do they get? Like if you get one goal against them, you win 1-0 because I don't think you're going to get a second.
There's a question. Is this the question? Is this asked? Is that the
Yeah,
question?
this is it.
Yeah.
Now asking you.
You know what? It doesn't really matter. See, Scotty, from my perspective, it's a new season. It doesn't really matter. It's not worth comparing a team that's won a title to a team that hasn't won a title. But at this stage of the season, for me, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's how you end the season. That's what matters. You know, I can remember Liverpool many years ago. We were unbeaten in our first 10, 11 games. This was years ago. And it looked like, hey, we're going to do it. We never won it. I can remember Newcastle United under Kevin Keegan suffering a similar fate. So, you know, it's too early. It's still too early. But as it stands, the way Arsenal are playing, the way, you know, they've got through difficult fixtures like what Lee said, it would be stupid for any Liverpool being beaten 4 times. You don't win titles when you're beaten 4 times in a season, as far as I'm concerned. You know, and I'm going by the time we lost 1 game in a season and still didn't win it. So 4 games is way too fast. As it stands, you never know what's going to happen. Whether Arsenal have got the mentality to maintain that with players that haven't crossed the line for a full season, that's going to be the hardest thing. Going into games where they think they've got it, you know, and, you know, going against easy opposition and, you know, away from home, where they think they've got this game, because we're on a great, and then they drop points. That's going to be Arsenal's biggest challenge this season. It isn't going to be the big teams. It's going to be whether they can maintain that mentality against the lesser sides. And after 10 games, I don't know that.
Well, without me trying to do my best Liverpool fan impression, do you think Arsenal are on course to do the quadruple?
It's a hard one, isn't it?
At the minute, you're in everything, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
You're in everything, so you can't rule them out.
There again, the quadruples are hard. See, this is the truth talking, isn't it? I've been there again. The season we reached the Champions League final and we was on for the quadruple and we won 2 domestic trophies and people laughed. Finished second in the league, lost the Champions League final, won the FA Cup and the League Cup, but it was a sensational season. The quadruple is hard to pull off. Man, who done it? Man City done the triple.
No one's done the quad.
No one's done the quad.
No one's done the quad. Man City.
Imagine Arsenal do the quad though. The team to only go unbeaten and the only team to do the quad. That would be so fitting.
And all the fans that wanted the manager out. Imagine he does the quad.
Well, yeah. After 7 seasons, Lee, you know, I expect something.
Yeah, but
if all the trophies happen to come in all at once, no, Lee, you have to understand. Show me another team in the modern day era where they've given a manager without credit in the bank 7 seasons.
Well, they can't, not in this day and age. But my point is that on one
show me. Before you say it, show me a one with 5 years. Not 7. Show me one with 5.
Klopp.
You can't. No, Klopp didn't go 5 years without a trophy.
5 years without the title.
No, we said trophy, Lee.
Oh, 4 years.
Trophies.
Yeah, but Klopp. The difference is that we're so busy comparing managers. Klopp being compared to. I've seen Klopp getting roasted, but they're comparing him to Fergie and Joe. We're so busy comparing managers. I think we shouldn't compare managers because. It doesn't add up. When Klopp came to Liverpool had just got a manager that had literally turned the Bundesliga upside down and reached the Champions League final. He came with probably the biggest reputation in Europe at that particular time. We knew success was in the stars. We knew success was in the stars, Chris. You get me? And
I didn't know that. For as good as Klopp was, I didn't think he could turn. I didn't think he could turn Liverpool around.
But I'm kind of defending Arteta as much as I ran Arteta down. I'm kind of defending him because you got to remember when Klopp joined Liverpool, he was the most sought after manager in Europe. Everybody wanted Klopp. And
Well, Pep Guardiola was the most sorted after.
Manchester United wanted Klopp. And you know what? He looked at the
Yeah,
project they were offering,
yeah.
and they were saying, "You can have this player, that player, that
But
player."
my point
He
is,
said, "Can I just finish saying what I'm saying? Then you can jump in." And he said, "No, I want the Liverpool project. I want the project because it was almost like a blank canvas."
Oh, you've been watching Stephen
Well,
Bartlett.
Arteta into Arsenal as a novice manager, and full credit if they do land the title this season. Full credit to Arsenal.
It's credit to Arsenal board and
Yeah.
Arteta. Yeah.
Right, full credit to Arsenal, the people that run the club, the hierarchy, for actually sticking by him, because 5 years at an elite club like Arsenal, yeah, you're really meant to be gone. But they stuck with the project and made
Facts.
But hold on. Two
Facts.
years
Where's
ago,
Tom?
two
Yeah.
2.5 years ago, Man City done the treble. 2020, when he took over, Liverpool already won the league. They were storming it by Christmas. The league was over. 2021, the COVID year was everyone was in all sorts, but he'd already got the FA Cup in the bag. 21-22 was the year Liverpool pushed City to the limit and nearly did the quad. 2023, City did the
Let's stop there. And where did Arsenal finish that year?
third. Sixth.
No, fifth.
Fifth, sorry, yeah.
And
fifth,
who finished fourth?
22.
And who finished fourth? And who finished
22.
fourth? Who picked Arsenal to fourth?
Let's try and avoid
That's
the
22.
Yeah, let's.
What I'm trying to say is in all this is that in this time, many people, including you, Chris, have spoken about Pep and the Man City team being one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Premiership League team. They won the treble, right? Yeah. They got pushed to the limit twice by Liverpool, and they got pushed to the limit twice by you. So, or once by you, and then the year, or twice, should I say? Right. So he's always got better, and
he's progressed.
You said to me at the start of this podcast, you said to me, right, we lose Raya, we've got the number one, the most expensive goalie. We lose Odegaard, we've got Eze. We lose this, we got that, we got Nweke. So he's built a team to last the course, which maybe was wonderful.
Well, what I would say to that is though that you see everything you said is correct and factual, but last season was the last season where he had that goodwill credit in the bank, so to speak. And everybody and their mother and their dog and cat, whatever pet they had, said that when Pep Guardiola leaves Man City or Man City fall off, the next team in line, because it's stable, we've got a constant in the manager, we've got a team that he's been building for 3-4 years, Arsenal will win the league. What happened?
Yeah, you didn't win it.
A manager that's never managed in England before, with a team that just lost their greatest manager in the last 20-30 years, in disarray, so to speak, in terms of they've lost the manager, they've lost the leader. Slot came in and Man City collapsed, rightfully so, after winning all those trophies, Kate, for all those years. And then that's understandable. But our Arsenal drop off for me was like that's not acceptable. And in that summer, they go and sign Calafiori, Mikel Marino, who didn't work out Marino as how he wanted him to work out. So don't touch it just twice. I've got a piece of equipment here, and then he goes and buys Raheem Sterling, who not buys and gets him on loan. It was a mess up. And then what happens? What happens? They had to sack someone. Someone had to be sacked, or someone had to leave the club, and it was either Arteta or Edu.
And they backed the manager. And
if the manager, and I'll tell you something now: if the manager doesn't win it this yearly, you see Berta. That's why Berta's been brought in, a real bad man. A real leader, a real winner. If Arteta doesn't win anything, well, I don't know about anything, but I'm going to say the league. If he doesn't win the league, I think they'll get rid of him, bruv.
Yeah, but on that note, maybe
it's fine margins, Marv.
Maybe it is fine. It always is.
You know this, Marv. From Brendan Rodgers. Look at Liverpool. Yeah, when Brendan Rodgers was there, he was this close to winning the league. Yeah, and being immortalised like Jurgen Klopp.
But he can never last the course.
He can never. Yeah, I know, but he finished second, and you're thinking, right, they're going to go up again, they're going to change again. He ends up finishing 7th, I think, and he ends up getting sacked. And then Jurgen comes in, he has to steady that ship. Like, do you
No,
know, this is the same. Like, this is the same with Arteta though. He's
yeah,
gone
but
through.
can I just interject there?
Go
Can
on.
I? We're comparing the situations again. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers, no Arteta is totally different. Brendan Rodgers hasn't been there as long, but Liverpool, he did the following season after he finished second. We did go a little bit off track with the signings that he made or whatever.
Well, you lost Suarez.
Yeah, that was massive at that time. That was huge. But
It's just like losing. It's like losing Mo Salah like this year.
However, Liverpool Fenway Sports Group, they'd already signed Klopp. They looked at Rodgers and they goes, Klopp's over there. Now, if we get Klopp, we get titles. You know what I'm saying? With Arteta and Arsenal, they was in a situation where, okay, Arteta's halfway through this project, 3/4, it doesn't look good. But who do we get in? Who do we get in?
But how can you say who? But how can they say? But listen, there's always someone out there. Because it's like after Jurgen, who do you get in? You went and got Slot. He went and won the league. Obviously, a lot of people, myself included, will tell you that's Jurgen's juice. That seeped over into the season after. But someone still has to manage that situation.
But the building blocks were already there for Slot to come in and win that title. But you can't take nothing away from Slot because he did change the way Liverpool played. We finished third the season before. No one was expecting us to win the title last season. Nobody. And he done it. So he gets credit. However, Klopp did put the build when he signed Gravenberch, McAllister, Slobberslide. Those were the building blocks to move on to Liverpool Mark II. And Slot got the baton, and that's how and that's how a club should be run. When a new manager comes in from a success, look at Manchester United; it's a freaking mess. When a new manager comes in, people try and say nasty things about Slot. You just Jurgen's team. No, he continued it, and he brought in his own little tweaks and style of play, and we won the title.
But what about this season, though? Now that he's brought in his own players, his own style.
Yeah, that's a different. He's bringing in his own style, and at the minute, there's been teething problems. But going back to Arsenal, Arteta has had to do the building blocks himself, and who is there that can take over from Arteta, a young manager who can lead Arsenal to the title? I don't think there's anyone. They could go out and get all these big name managers. Where are the big name managers? Where are they? For one, they're all old tooth now.
There's a new batch of managers coming through now. And I guess Arteta's part of that.
Exactly.
That crew.
So there's the difference right there. Klopp was long in the tooth. He'd been at Liverpool 9 years. He'd done whatever he'd had to do. Shut up, Nicholas, man. It's passionate. When you talk football, you talk with passion, bro. Maybe you ain't got that passion. You get me? But like, Slot came in and done what he had to do. But the building blocks already there by Klopp. 9 years of work. Arteta's had to work of a declining squad when he took. I don't know why I'm giving Arsenal so much praise here. And it's taken him a long time. And once again, full credit has to go to the Arsenal board for persevering with him through difficult times. They still ain't been to a cup final in 20 attempts. But maybe this season might be the season when everything comes to the fore for them. That's Milo. Fantastic.
Lee, while we got you here, how long have we got you for, Lee? We've got, what, 7 minutes?
Yeah.
So while you're here, Lee, before you go on to your Spurs podcast, whatever it is you're going to do.
I'm not. I'm in Poland, bruv.
What are you doing in Poland? We're having a sausage?
I'm shooting a commercial.
What commercial is it? Can you say? Can you speak?
For Go Compare. Yeah. I can't say too much.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Yeah. How's it going, Lee? Is it going well?
It's not starting till Wednesday, but I had to come early. I'm chatting.
So what are you going to do with your beard? Because you're on the thing, your moustache comes out like that.
I was hoping you'd turn up with your suit and do a bit of opera.
That's not. I'm just being straight. That's not.
No, it's a new era. New era.
Joking me, bro.
Lee's doing his Go Compare advert, in Poland, yeah? And Mark says, how are you going to do your beard in the advert? Because usually the mustache comes. Calling Lee the guy.
I'm in a good mood. Liverpool got 3 points, bro. Come on.
It's that drink he's got. That drink he's getting to.
Dandelion Burdock has
Hey,
gone
cheers,
loony.
Tom. 4 unbeaten.
Cheers, Ken Dog. Yeah, where is he? Yeah, let's
You
talk
know,
about Man United 4 unbeaten quickly. Lee. Lee, did you see the Man
Where
United?
is he? Where is he? He was giving me all the big one last week.
And now he's not even here in
Because I was
Lanzarote.
trying, you were messaging me going, right, send this, because I was trying the Baller League crossbar, send this, and I'm trying to do it, and then you're cussing me.
Yeah, I said send it. I wanted to post it. I
I
didn't
was
say
trying
for
to
you
get
to come
online to
live,
do the
you
chat on the
idiot.
pitch.
Yo, man-made video from Lanzarote. Tom was fine dining on.
Did it, loving life. He was loving it.
Nothing but fine dining. Just
I thought he
imagine
was going to do the David
Liverpool
Hockney.
on
I thought he was going to do the David Hockney in the pool.
Yeah, understand. Liverpool have been on the worst run for 9 years. Yeah, they beat us. Fair enough. They beat us. We've been on the worst run for 9 years. Yet we sit above them in the table, and that shows you the levels of how far. Hi, Katie. That shows you the levels how far.
Hit you in the shot.
You know what I'm saying? of how far Manchester
She's all
United.
huffing and puffing.
Yeah, I mean. And Ken Dog's there celebrating with expensive. That ain't
Expensive wine.
But Ken Dog's there celebrating with 50, 60 pound bottles of wine from his cellar and stuff. Yeah. At United, they've won 3 games on the trot, and that shows the level United have gone down. They're so far down. They're so far off the pace. But I suppose this is good. This is a good.
Did you know at half time? Did you see at half time when the Man United fans were tweeting we're in the title race? Because at half time they were second, didn't it?
Well, you know what?
We're in a title race.
What were they winning 2-0 or something or what?
They were winning 1-0 at half
1-0.
time, yeah. So it
Right.
put them second in the league, innit?
Oh,
And they was getting excited at half time. They was all on Twitter saying, "Yeah, we're in a title race with Arsenal. It feels like the 90s again."
You know what? These United fans, that's what I'm saying. That guy, Cheeky Sport, who come on the other day.
Big J.
These men need to dress back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know United and you know success, you know this isn't United. And that's it. This isn't United.
And that's why this hurts Ken Dog, but he's got to keep a brave face.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got
Where
to.
is he?
Top four, I don't think they'll make it. I don't think they'll make it. They're not good
I
enough.
don't know, you know. It's very wide open.
Listen, I'm telling you, this season, yeah, because there's been a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's just settling.
And they're out of every cup, Marv, by the FA Cup, which don't happen till next year.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got to remember, they've got no European football. While us three, our teams are crossing into Europe, playing and having to play on a Sunday or Monday. They've had no challenges in regards to that. They're just sitting there playing 1 game a week. Yet Tottenham, Liverpool, and Arsenal all sit above them. There's been not much change at Man United. They look a little bit more slicker, but it's Man United. Lee said it's Man United. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, same with Tottenham in many ways, though.
So but we know why Tottenham are bad though, because you've got injuries, isn't it?
That and it's a new style with a lack of creativity. I don't know. We got a good manager, but he's a manager that's been used to being the underdog and sort of being gritty and dogged and sort of coming off the break and set pieces. Where at Tottenham, although we're not the best by any stretch, we're a decent mid team, like decent European team. We've got to take the game to teams at times, especially at home. Fans are going to expect it. We should expect it, and it's not happening at the moment. So I don't know what to say. I mean, away from home, we've got 13 out of 15 points. At home, we've got 4 points.
You're joking.
Yeah. Tottenham haven't lost away from home. They've won 4 out of 5, and we've not. No, I don't mind. I mean, I don't know what to expect at the moment. That Chelsea game was probably the most boring game I've ever seen in my life.
Let me just clarify that. Yeah, away from home, you have 13 out of 15 points.
Yeah, and at home we have 4.
4 points.
Mad.
Yeah,
mad.
It's typical Tottenham, isn't it? It's either one or the other.
It doesn't matter who the manager is at Spurs. It doesn't matter. It's just in their DNA, bruv. As Fontaine said, it's in their DNA.
Yeah, and I'm not knocking Thomas Frank. I think he's a good manager. He's done a good job at where was he at? Brentford. He done a really good job at Brentford.
Yeah, he's good.
And obviously, he's 12, 13 games into his tenure. You know what I'm saying? He needs a little bit of time to implement his ideas. But it's always extremes with Tottenham. That kind of form away from home, that wins you titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, at home. or season, it was probably we win all the games at home and we can't win away. That's Tottenham for you.
Now, last year, that's every game.
So, what is he playing like at home? Is he more pragmatic? Is he pragmatic at home, or does he need to pick a more adventurous team?
I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint it at the moment. It just there's not a real system to what we're doing. We don't have a lot. We don't look. Chris showed the stat earlier. We played 4 through balls. The average is 18. Like
again,
a lot of reliance on getting the ball to Kudus.
Yeah, but is that because there's no Kulusevski? There's no
there's no player, so that's why you can't really knock the managers. And it's not the manager.
Who else is
at home?
Then you got Simmons.
Yeah, but he's rubbish.
He's not turned up at all, man. Oh,
really
dreadful.
Oh, listen, but we're always knocking these.
But Simmons would be good, I feel, if there was a Kulusevski or Madders with him.
He'll get better, but you buy these players at these kind of money, and you expect
gold. You expect gold dust, bro. Like Ritz cost 116 mil, Marv, and Isak costs 130. There's no if, buts, or maybes. Gyökeres costs 65, and he's getting more stick than Isak.
Listen. Look, Chris, get off your easy chair, bro. Get off your easy chair. You're getting too because your team's top and you're feeling that championship vibe. You're talking like you've done it. You ain't done it.
It's over.
Every player takes time to settle into clubs. Give these players time. Some hit the ground running straight away. Some don't. That's the nature of the game.
Yeah, but you said when a player costs, you said, this is Marvelous speaking, that when a player costs 105 million plus, you said they need to hit the ground running. You said.
I didn't say that.
You did, because you was referring to Declan Rice.
You're lying. So you'll have to show me evidence. I know how you get your evidence now. I've cottoned on to it. Show me evidence of where I said that. I didn't not Declan Rice. I just don't.
You called Declan Rice a digger and said he's overrated. You said he's overrated, and you said he's not worth 105 million. And you said anyone that costs 100 plus needs to hit the ground.
Yeah,
running.
They do, but sometimes they don't. But that doesn't mean
100. You cited Paul Pogba. You cited Pepe. Who else did you talk about? It might have been Demon. You mentioned all these players that cost X, Y, Z, very expensive players that didn't perform, and you said they need to hit the ground running at this price.
He's 3 years at Liverpool to work his 8 games at Liverpool. Is that what you're doing now?
Sorry, what was that?
You're judging Wirtz's 8 to 10 games at Liverpool to Pepe's 3 years.
No, but you said because he cost X, Y, Z.
I'm looking at it, Declan Rice.
He needs to hit the ground running, you said.
Looking good. He's like I said, he's a high-class plodder. And nothing. I look at players like Jordan Henderson at Brentford, and I tell you what, Henderson's been one of the best players in the Premiership this season. He's been one of the best midfielders.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Let's not do that. No, he hasn't. Caicedo and Rice have been the 2 best midfielders by country mile. I'm not going to sit here and say Henderson's been a bad man when them 2
this season.
I've watched. I'm not having that. Sorry.
You're not even going to listen to me, though, innit? Yeah, I've seen Henderson put on some absolutely splendid performances. They've been going under the radar. I saw him play some defense splitting passes for goals. He has been an absolute sensation at Brentford. Against Liverpool, he was outstanding. Do you know what I'm saying? And the one thing about Hendo is he can pick a pass. He can ping a ball. When he plays a long pass, it creates chances. I think he's been one of the best midfielders in the league this season. Caicedo and Rice will get the plaudits because they're at more fashionable clubs. But I'm telling you, Jordan Henderson, he's been amazing for Brentford. You know what I mean? But hey, yeah. Anyway,
well, before we end it, is this correctly?
What's that, bro?
That your hairstyle's a tribute to Arnie Slot?
No. My brother-in-law calls me Timu Pukki, the guy from Norwich.
Oh, I remember him.
They call me Timu Pukki because of my head. But no, not Arnie Slot. No, it's not. Listen, look.
What's this? Marvin is going to say Henderson has to go World Cup next. Have a day off, geezer.
Oh, bruv, he's going World Cup. That guy.
Joke. That's a joke if he goes World Cup.
He's going World Cup. He's going. Nah. He's a leader. They need one of them out there. He's going for sure. So, bruv, follow your football properly, yeah?
Look at Ash. He's right.
Who's that? It's true. It's true. It's true, Ashley, bro. It's true. But we'll see.
Charlie boy.
Remember, he hasn't been like this since he was a teen. You get me? So, you know, let him have his time.
Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Peace
Clee, I hope you do well in your acting. This is Lee's debut acting, guys, for Go
Yeah.
Compare.
out. Poland, yeah.
No, he's gone. He's gone. We're gonna have a new name.
Oh,
be
Lee, I
good.
didn't know we could say that on here, but all right.
No, we can't. Me and you know, but yeah, I'll tell Marv.
Love.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
let's
Chris, I'm coming to see you and the kids.
Yeah,
Peace,
Bye.
let me know.
Love.
Love.
Yeah.